Welcome, Fighter Jett family. This is April Jett, the bondage breaker, your soul transformation facilitator. And today we are looking to see what Spirit has to say to us. You know, I love to just be open and allow it to do what it does. So, no specific question for Spirit other than what is it that we need to know? You know, like I always want to know, what do I need to know? Not what do I want to know, what do I need to know? So I just lean towards asking that question. Look, y'all, I got a new deck. So excited. This Believe in Your Own Magic Oracle deck by Amanda Lovelace and the Wild Root Tarot by Mark Ryan and John Matthews. And it's not a traditional tarot at all. It's like brand new meanings, brand new everything. And honestly, none of that really matters to me anyway. It never matters to me anyway because I really don't read what the oracle cards mean. I don't really read what the tarot cards mean. I just let Spirit speak to me through pictures. So we're going to use these new decks today. They are already shuffled, but we are going to do, I love doing this part. It's gratifying, satisfying. All right, Source, come on through. So grateful to have you all here today. And Source, we want to ask, what is it that we need to know? What is it that we need to know? I thank you, Spirit, for the messages that come through me. We clear our minds. We clear our hearts. We clear our space. And we allow ourselves to be open to receive. I declare that the messages that come through today will be divine, divinely guided, and that it will resonate with those who need the message now. Oh, that feels right. Thank you. Thank you. I don't know. I just felt that. I did not intend to do. Oh, we crooked over here. We are crooked over here. How are we going to do this? Let me see if I can get us uncrooked. There we go. All right, family. How are you today? How are you today? I'm so excited to be here with you and use my new decks with you. Oh, come on. Alright. Look at this, y'all. Like a whole, this is a full size, like, book. Look at my hand and look at the book. Like, this is a book. I can't wait to get in. I think I want to learn. I think I want to learn those cards. All right, here we go. Some of them are flipped over. Jeez Louise. Thank you, Spirit. Let me pause and get these cards together. Okay. Yeah, I was so excited. I just sat down and hit record. I didn't I didn't pull everything out. Ooh, there's a lot of cards. What is it, like 190? Jeez, that didn't. I mean, thank God they're already shuffled, but look how thick this is. That's a lot, and they're brand new. So we're gonna do this. Thank you, Spirit. What messages do you have for us today? They shuffle really easy though. I mean, what is this called? I mean, this is shuffling too, right? They do this kind of shuffling really easy. All right, come on, Spirit. What is it that you have for us today? What is it that we need to know? Yes, what is it that we... Oh, all right, you don't want to do anything. So we'll get you. We'll get you. We'll get you. And for some reason, these cards, Denise Lynn Sacred Forest Oracle has quickly risen as one of my favorite decks. Alright, so let's get it going. We got one of those, and we're gonna get a stone. We already have our selenite out. Let us get a stone. Thank you, Spirit. What stone is gonna complement and clarify for us today? Rose quartz. What in the world? There we go. Rose quartz. So out of focus. There we go. There we go. Got some focus. Don't be trying to read my palms. All right, here we go. Oh, my silly goose. All right, here we go. Thank you, Spirit. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you, Spirit team. Thank you, guides. All right, let's get going. Wings. You never needed those wings to fly. Wings. You never needed those wings to fly. You never needed those wings to fly. And look how the lady plus size. Man, I love it. Can't you tell I'm plus size? I love it. I love it. Yes. Come through. Look, you know what? I'm going to just like ditch the nails. Lioness. 13. 1 and 3 is 4. Lioness. You've earned all your stripes. You've earned all your stripes. 4 has to do with stability. 8 has to do with abundance. Wings. You never needed those wings to fly. Look how she left those wings just hanging. I'm not even going to say nothing yet. Hold on. Messing up my cards trying to pick up. Lighthouse. Don't doubt your worth. She's hanging up a sign that says, I am always enough. 20. I'm trying to figure out the magic to get this to stay focused. Anyway, I am always enough. Lighthouse. Don't doubt your worth. Let's meditate on these for a second. Rose quartz is a stone of love. It's all about love. I mean, honestly, it seems so self-explanatory. It seems so self-explanatory. Look, lighthouse, don't doubt your worth. I am always enough. I don't know if you've ever had to do work on yourself to tell yourself these things, to help yourself believe this, but I have. I am always enough. Don't doubt your worth. And see, it's when you can step into not doubting your worth and knowing that you are always enough. It is when you do that that you become the lighthouse. That's when you become the lighthouse, because now you've ignited a fire in yourself. You remove the bandages from yourself, the bondage from yourself, the layers from yourself that allows your light to shine. Don't doubt your worth. I am always enough. That's why we have this stone of love, the rose quartz. Some of us need to understand, really, truly own and understand how exceptional we are. Like moving to here, you've earned all your stripes. She is sitting on this beach with all this magical stuff happening, Sitting on this beach, chilling. Oops. Chilling. Stable. 4. Stable. Chilling. With magical things. That's just part of her everyday life is magic. You've earned all your stripes. It's time for you to chill out, relax. The fact that this is a sunset, I believe this is a sunset. It feels like it to me. The fact that it is a sunset, you're ending, you're coming to a close of feeling like you're not enough, of doubting your worth, of hiding your light. That part of you is over, done with. You know how I know? You know how I know? Because you flying now, baby. You ready to fly now, baby. And you never needed those wings. You never needed those labels. You never needed that approval. You never needed them to say you're good. You never needed to prove yourself. You could always fly. Somebody attached these wings to your back and said, all right, now you got to learn how to use these in order for you to fly. But when you strip yourself of that bondage, then you realize you always could fly. You never needed those wings to do so. Because you are magic. You are the fairy. You are the one who takes flight. You are the light. And you've earned it. Spirit is saying you have earned it. You have earned the magicalness that is your life. But you have to own it. If you don't think that you are enough, if you doubt your worth, then you are the one who darkens and dims and covers your own light, and you'll never feel like you can do this. Imagine this. This woman here, how much faith in self, in your own ability, did she have to take those wings off and step out? How much faith did she have to have in her higher power in order for her to take these wings off and step out? She would have never known that she could do this if she did not first believe that she was enough. She wouldn't have known she could do this if she didn't believe it. If she was doubting herself, she would not have ever stepped out on that knowing. Thank you, Spirit. Thank you, Source. Thank you. All right. Let's see. That's good. That's good stuff right here. All right. So this is the 8 of Arrows, struggle. Let's let you see if you've never seen these before. 8 of Arrows, struggle. That camera, y'all, it's the daggone Logitech 920. I mean, I see 920. I know it's not the newest, but it's a lot of great reviews on it. So why am I struggling? This is the wheel. And then we have, hold on, what is this behind that wheel? What is that? Do you see what that is? What is that? Okay. You can't see anything because the camera's focused on the cards that's laying down. The Ancestor. This is what's on the front of the book. The Ancestor. Number 5. 10 is the wheel. 8 is struggles. We have 8 again. 8 and 8. But then we have this as a struggle. And let's go ahead and flip this over. Let's not be shy. Transmute mother effintation. Transmute mother effintation, honey. The Phoenix rising. Need I say more? I mean, honestly, first of all, thank you. Thank you, Spirit, for coming through. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Don't this say everything that we just finished saying right here? Doesn't this say that? And so when I see, and that red is just like popping too, like out of the cards. Woo! You're going to be seen. You're going to be seen. That's for someone. That's for select few, maybe. You're going to be seen, because I feel like it's kind of like an off message. But you see how it's just popping out. You're going to not only rise, but everybody's going to be watching. You're not going to be able to hide. You're going to be so popping. You're going to stand out. You're going to stand out. You're not going to be able to help it. It was your transmutation. It was your transformation. Not 2 and 9. This card is 29, so that might be relevant to you. But 2 and 9 together make 11. And I told you before that 11 to me is like a new door, entering a new door. Master number 11. You're going to a new place. So the eight of arrows, I mean, to me, every single thing up here is completely positive and completely indicative of you transforming, transmuting, owning your worth, right? Knowing that you've earned your stripes, that you've done work that's created stability for you, and you can actually rest. Rest not in, I don't have to do anything, but rest in the sense that you don't have to worry anymore. You don't have to worry. This is not worry. Trust and believe, this is not worry, honey. That's not worry. You can't worry and do that. You have to let go of everything in order to do that. That is what causes a transmutation. So the fire that you were in or are in, the Spirit is encouraging you that you're coming out of it, and it is happening. That this fire that you are in is causing you to pay attention. That's why you ran into this reading. So you can be reminded that you are always enough. You don't have nothing to prove. You have nothing to prove. Remember, we said that she took that off. Somebody strapped those things to her back and said, this is what you need in order to fly. And this chick said, no, I've earned my stripes. I don't doubt my worth. I know that I am always enough. I am rising. So, honey, the struggle is actually over. It's over. It's over when you say it's over. It's over when you are ready for it to be over. When you are ready to believe that you are enough. When you are ready to step out on that belief. That is when you will arrive here and feel that. Because that is what's going to occur from it. And this is what you're going to be leaving behind. Yeah, I feel like, now don't quote me on any of this knowledge, but what I feel like is that this is going downstream and she's going upstream. And we know that following the stream, if you're ever lost in the woods, they say that you follow the stream because the stream is going to take you to where, I guess, the big body of water is. And where the big body of water is typically where animals and people set up shop, because that's where the water is, right? But she's walking away from that. And it says struggle. And 8 of arrows. It's snowy, it's cold, she's alone. She's got this, all she has is her light. Do you hear the words that I just used? All she has is her light. Come on now, if we can make this the only thing in the screen, then it should focus. I apologize, y'all. Well, if you want to donate to this channel, then we can get a new camera. So, let's get back to it. All she has is her light. 1919 was on the screen as I was recording. Yes. Okay. All she needs is her light. All she needs is her light. Her light. Remember, we said you in the very beginning, before we flip this card over, you are the light. So she's following, I see this card as her following her inner guidance. going through this fire right here, even though it's cold. She's going through the fire. Arrows have been shot. Clearly, this is dangerous ground. To others, it's dangerous. Maybe even to her, it feels dangerous. It feels lonely. It feels like you are having to leave what you know, leave what community you are used to, accustomed to, leaving family, people, jobs, circumstances, leaving it behind as you follow your intuition. Thank you, Spirit. And that road seems lonely. It feels lonely. Trust me, I have and am on it. Following my inner guidance, following your inner guidance. Someone is leaving things behind in order to do that. But remember, this is a reading from Spirit to encourage you that the way this feels is what this is. The way this feels is what this is. A transmutation is happening. It's you being willing to do that. So you have to, this is the stepping out on faith. That I will go with my staff and my inner guidance. That I'm not being influenced by anything or anyone else. No influences. No labels. I let it all go. And I leave anything and anyone behind that cannot support that. All I have is my light. This is my life. And I live this life one time. No matter how many times, if you believe in reincarnation or not, what we know is that this is the life you live in once. And this is the life you're living now. And so while it may be a struggle, you're getting good at this. Because this is causing your transmutation. This is where you're earning your stripes. This is where that's happening. Wow. I mean, the wheel reminds me of the Wheel of Fortune. I mean, of course you have 10. The ending of a cycle and the beginning of a new one. The ending of a cycle and the beginning of a new one. Duh. Yes, you don't think this is the beginning of the beginning of a new cycle and the ending of one, and this is what has emerged. And so, I mean, oh, and look, we have the sun and the moon. The masculine and the feminine. The calm balance between the two. Look, also we have water, your subconscious. Has to do with your subconscious. So all of these things are being worked on as you travel this road, y'all. As you follow your inner guidance into what seems scary. I'm sure this was scary until she found out she could fly. But she had to do that. She had to do this in order to evoke this. Right? That's what's doing it. And it's scary. And it's lonely. And it's cold. And it's hot. But you're learning to balance your action with your inner guidance, with your healing of your soul, doing the work to work on your subconscious thoughts. What are you saying to yourself? Are you saying I'm always enough? What are you repeating to yourself? Are you doubting your worth? Or do you know that you are enough and you got this? Do you really know that? Are you operating as if you know that? Are you following your inner guidance? Spirit is wanting you to entertain those questions, family. And then we have the ancestor, and I want to read it. I want to read it. So I'm going to open up the book, and I'm going to read it. I'm going to open up the book and read it. I don't usually do that, but let me look at it first, though. I mean, it says the ancestor. I mean, it feels really wise. They have a bone. Oh, sorry. I thought you could see. I'm so busy staring at the card. They have a bone in their hand. Whatever these symbols are. Y'all get like, okay, let's see if I can do it again. Oh, please be patient with me, family. All right, but anyway, so we have 5, which symbolizes change. And then we have the ancestor. And ancestors we know are wise, right? They have all the knowledge. And I don't know what the book is going to say, but what I'm feeling is that this is what you're transmuting into. I'm not saying you're going to decease and then become an ancestor, but you are turning into the wise one. The one who knows, who is sure. Oh, is that a drum? This might actually be like... Wham, bam, thank you, ma'am. Yeah, I'm going to have to get this together. All right. I'm going to try recording with my phone next time, see how that works. But yeah, this looks like a drum. I thought it was like a piece of wood at first. It looks like a drum. So let me look that up. I'm going to hit pause real quick and I'm going to pull it up. All right. So let's see. We got, what is this? 5, 2, 7, 4, 6, 5. The ancestor. Wow. This is a lot. Okay. Oh! The first thing I saw was over here. So this says, ooh, is that too bright? Yeah, you go back where you came from, light. Let's do that. All right, so you just have to trust when I'm reading if you can't see it. All right, reading points. You have made the leap and started a new cycle. How do we know that? Right? How could we have known that? Look, y'all, spirit is real. This is real. Opening and letting your guard down in order to just trust your inner guidance. This is real. How? Y'all saw me shuffle these cards. Y'all were here for the whole process. How? How is this on point like this? Thank you, spirit. The thing is, don't worry about the how. That's what you don't do. Just go. You just take a step. If she was worried about how, she would have never did it. If she was worried about how, she wouldn't be on this goddamn journey. You feel me? This isn't someone who worried about the how. This is someone who just stepped out and did it because they don't doubt their worth and they know that they are enough. They know that they are guided, they are led, they are protected, they are... Come on now. Thank you, Spirit, for correcting me. All right, so you have made the leap and started a new cycle. Your instinctive spirit has felt it necessary to lead you to the gateway and a new path. And that makes me think of that. Which, that's not even a card. But it resonates. Wow. Resonates with the message that we received. You may have been reluctant or concerned at first. But whether you realize it or not, a shift has occurred. You may feel wary of the unknown denizens, not sure, that await you in the forest. Wow, doesn't it seem like it's speaking to this card? That is amazing. But it's not. This is for the ancestor. That's for this card down here. All right. Back to it. Sorry. Okay, you may feel weary of the unknown denizens that await you in the forest, but the ancient ancestor within you told you that was you. I told you. The ancient ancestor within you will guide and reassure you as you relearn and greet new experiences on the mother effing path. Sorry. I mean, let me stop apologizing. I'm not actually sorry at all, to be completely honest, because I am being who I am. I am always enough. I don't doubt my worth. And I don't apologize for being who I am. So excuse me while I be who I am. Somebody needed to hear that. All right, so come on, y'all. Okay. I'm just getting so excited. It's just hard for me to contain myself. You may feel weary of the unknown. Why do I keep saying that sentence? Now I got to say this word again. Denizens that await you in the forest, but the ancient ancestor within you will guide and reassure you as you relearn and greet new experiences on the path. Trust your inner voice. Listen to your own instinctive and inquisitive nature. Your own inner ancestor is strong, patient, and wise. Let them lead you into the forest with new eyes and a joyful heart. Woo, the goosebumps. I really feel like that was describing what we picked up in the energy of this card. But it was this card that caused me to go back and read to it just so we could get that confirmation. Because I don't really do that. I don't take the time up to read. I just love letting spirit speak to me and allowing myself to use my intuition to determine the meaning that the cards are saying. But my intuition led me to read the book this time for this card. And that's what we got. And out of all the stuff I could have read, my eyes went here. Man. Don't let nobody tell you. Don't let nobody tell you that there is no creator of all things, that you are not a whimsical fractal of the source that is everywhere. Come on. I'm gonna leave that at that for this book. So much to learn. Spirit, no, you didn't come through like that. No, you didn't come through like that. Let's see, can we wrap this up? Let's see, can we pull this together? So look, y'all, let's recap. We got that rose quartz talking about love, giving us that energy, talking about love. Love yourself. Know that you are enough. Don't doubt your worth. It is then that you become the light, that you become the lighthouse, not just for others, which is awesome, great. If you're someone like me who wants to lead, who desires to lead, who is natural in that, right? That you know that is your calling, and you will walk into the scariness and straight into the fire in order to follow your calling. If that is you too, then this part of the message is for you as well. You are not just going to be a lighthouse for others, but uncovering that light is what is going to guide you. Uncovering that light is what is going to guide you. All she has is her light, her inner guidance. That's it. That's it. Your inner guidance, my definition of inner guidance, is God speaking to you and through you. The creator, source, universe, whatever you want to call the source of everything that exists, that is that speaking to you and through you. Speaking to you, working through you. You've earned your stripes. So spirit is saying you've done enough. You've been through enough to understand the cycles, to understand the waves that come with troubles in life. You've done enough work because you're on this type of path. Some people won't even step out. They never step out of the situation. But you, my dear, my family, my sister, my brother, my whatever pronoun, I'm sorry, I apologize. You are stepping out of that and have done so and are on a journey. You are on a journey where you are following your inner guidance. And if you are not, and you've run across this reading, then this reading is encouragement and a healing code activation for you to acknowledge this about yourself and to begin to believe that I am always enough. To begin to stop doubting your worth so you can uncover your light. So if you have the desire or the calling to be a leader, that you can actually lead by your light. And that even if that's not the case for you, that you uncovering your light is what allows you to have an illuminated path. And that though this can feel difficult, and it is difficult on so many levels, it is the fire, it is the transmutation of you believing in yourself and doing this type of work that puts you in the place where you are actually having an alchemical process. You transmute and you become something completely different than what you've ever experienced about yourself before, ever. You find out who you really are. But it was the believing of self and the stepping out on faith and the journeying with your inner guidance, even if it means taking you away from where all the people and all the land and all the community is, all that you know. Even if it's taking you away from that, if you are doing it in the spirit of following your inner guidance, you can't lose. You won't lose. This is what happens. This is the way that it works. You become that wise ancestor. You learn to balance the action with your intuition. Source, we want to say thank you. Thank you, Spirit, for coming through the way that you always do. Thank you for never leaving me hanging in these readings and in life. Thank you that I get to experience this with those who watch this video now, tomorrow, and in the future. I declare that this reading, that these messages, that these healing code activations will go forth and do what they are designed to do what they were called to do. I know that my work is blessed and is divinely guided. And so I speak a healing, a releasing of whatever is holding you who are listening, whatever is holding you back from being able to take these steps, to trust yourself, your inner guidance, the God that is speaking to you and through you. I join on behalf of all your spirit team to help release you of that bondage. And for many of you, this message is the beginning of that awakening. Thank you, Source. I invite you to come back to my page anytime. You are welcome here. I love you. I'm very transparent here on my page. Take a look around. If this reading resonates with you, if my energy resonates with you and personality, then I would love to have you around. Make sure to hit subscribe and hit like so that way this video can circulate. Help a sister out with getting this message to people who need it now. And I think that is it. I thank you so much for spending this time with me. I love you. Bye.